Aries. Aries symbol. The moon in your creative sector all day brings on an outgoing theme, dear Aries. The sun begins its transit of your social sector today and will continue to influence this area of your chart until February 18th. Your need for others or spending time with people and projects that help you distress emerges. This transit tends to de-emphasize career or life plan goals. It also seems to increase your interest in finding your joy, connecting, or making a contribution. You may be networking and socializing more than usual and benefiting from teamwork in the weeks ahead. You have a stronger influence on friends and groups during this period, and this, by extension, boosts your self-esteem. The weeks ahead are great for trying on new styles and ideas. Taurus. Taurus symbol. With the sun moving to the top of your solar chart today, dear Taurus, the weeks ahead are strong for adding more structure to your life by setting reasonable goals. You'll be bringing more strength and personality to your public or professional life until February 18th. Your ego and identity tie in more closely to your professional or social standing, what others think of you, and your ability to meet your responsibilities. You, and especially your performance, stand out more than usual. As long as your needs for approval are balanced and moderate, they can serve a useful purpose. You can come to a high point of the year with your career or reputation. You can be particularly motivated to reach your goals during this month-long cycle. Today, people are especially interested in your conversation, ideas, and opinions, and you may be leading the way in some manner. Gemini. Gemini symbol. With the sun's move into your spirit sector today, dear Gemini, you feel more outgoing and adventurous. You gravitate to more mental and physical exploration or engagement in the weeks ahead. Because your ruler, Mercury, is still retrograde until February 3rd, it makes sense to take your time with decisions. However, it's a powerful period, lasting until February 18th, for nurturing your spirit and broadening your mental experiences. Interesting activities, books, courses, cultural activities, and connections with people who have different ideas and perspectives can be in focus. Your aspirations and ideals are more vital driving forces in your life at this time of the year. You find more reasons to spread your wings. Today is good for sharing helpful ideas and support. Cancer. Cancer symbol. The sun heads into your intimacy sector today, dear Cancer, where it will transit until February 18th. The weeks ahead favor focused attention on special projects and relationships. It's a time of year when you crave a little more from life. Or, you might rid yourself of a bad habit or attitude and gain more personal power and a stronger sense of accomplishment. Changes, both inner and outer, tend to occur that remind you that you're growing, learning, and transforming. There can be an increased focus on intimate connections and sharing, or financial or emotional support is an important topic in your life in the weeks ahead. You might also feel driven to get to the bottom of complex matters, making research or investigation a strong draw. Today's transits are good for cooperating and feeling that you're better off for it. Leo. Today's transits are good for personal projects and making connections, dear Leo. There can be a lot of satisfaction in offering your practical support, mainly through information or your skills. Strategies for increasing your income may come to you now. The sun enters your partnership sector today, where it will transit until February 18th. This cycle brings your need for others to the fore, particularly a partner in some shape or form. You're discovering yourself through your interactions. In the weeks ahead, you're more willing than usual to adjust and adapt to the needs of others. This transit challenges you to find a balance between independence and accommodation. It's an excellent time to recognize the need for a different perspective on your life and boost key relationships. It's also an ideal time to examine your expectations of others. Virgo. While you tend to stick in the background to recoup your energy today, dear Virgo, it's a generally good time to build your faith and confidence. Drawing upon your natural talents comes easily. As well, the Sun begins its transit of your solar 6th house today. Until February 18th, health and fitness goals, as well as work and daily routines, can come into stronger focus. Schedules, habits, and organization in your life assume more importance, making the weeks ahead especially useful for taking care of details that help get your life into smoother working order. You're taking more pride in these systems, your work, or your self-care programs. New information or circumstances can arise that motivate you to lead a healthier, more organized, and more productive life. Libra. Cooperative energy tends to lift your spirits and heighten your desire to connect today, dear Libra. The Sun heads into your solar 5th house today, and you'll be gaining inspiration for creative efforts, pastimes, and special relationships in the weeks ahead. The Sun will stick around here until February 18th. It's a time for celebrating and expressing your talents, abilities, and affections. You're more inclined than usual to reach out and seek feedback and reinforcement in the upcoming weeks. Enjoying and expressing yourself in fulfilling, heartwarming ways can be in strong focus now. You might pay more attention to personal hobbies or recreation and entertainment. There is generally good judgment with you today, particularly regarding sniffing out opportunities. You may very well find new meaning and purpose in something you're doing now. There is a good sense of when to take the lead or let others do so. Scorpio. With the Sun's move into your solar 4th house today, dear Scorpio, the comforts of home and family draw you more than usual. The Sun will visit this area of your chart until February 18th, and there can be potent reminders of your roots, foundation, and closest ties. You're bringing healing, refinement, and organization to your home life and family relationships. It's also a time for getting into close touch with what's in your heart and nesting on a psychological level. It's not the most adventurous or outgoing cycle in the Sun's journey through your chart, but it's vital for establishing a sense of identity, comfort, and increased self-knowledge. Today, you might connect with someone who encourages your spirit and vision. The benefits of a friend, partner, or support system can become evident. Sagittarius. Today's moon enlivens your spirit, dear Sagittarius. You might be in an advantageous position with your work or chores today, and the key seems to be to look at things in new ways. Your resourcefulness is in full force. As well, the Sun moves into your communications sector today, spotlighting your connections, thoughts, studies, and mind until February 18th. The weeks ahead are excellent for learning new things. Because your interests and the demands on you can be very diverse, focusing is challenging, but branching out can serve you exceptionally well. In the coming weeks, you become more aware of what needs repairing, healing, and improving with your environment, communications, and interactions with others. It's an excellent time to pick up new skills, learn about the people around you, and take care of everyday affairs. Capricorn. Today's transits are good for cooperation, dear Capricorn, and there can be a strong sense of mutual harmony. The Sun finishes its yearly, month-long transit of your sign today, beginning its transit of your solar second house. It's a good time to build upon recent ideas and discoveries. Until February 18th, this grounding Sun transit favors activities that remind you of the importance and beauty of the moment. Security is a driving force for you right now. It's a favorable month in which to take stock, attend to your valuables, and get a better sense of what you can accomplish. Your view of your capabilities is realistic during this stabilizing cycle. Aquarius. The Sun heads into your sign today, dear Aquarius, awakening your spirit and personal plans. This cycle, lasting until February 18th, can also bring your fair share of attention, and it's likely to boost your confidence and visibility. You are at your most noticeable and effective during this yearly transit, and you have more impact and personal presence. If you've wanted to make positive changes to your image, then this is an excellent time for doing so. You may feel as if you are coming out of the shadows in some way now. During this period, you feel more in charge, relevant, and on top of things. Ideally, you've had more time to process or digest recent events, and you bring a more rested you into a new cycle that puts you in the forefront. Starting fresh comes naturally. Pisces. The Sun moves into your privacy sector today, dear Pisces, launching a cycle in which you require more time to yourself and the chance to process recent events. It's a crucial period for rejuvenation. During this cycle that lasts until February 18th, there can be attention to the past and tying up projects that have run their due course. Ideally, you'll come to some important conclusions and wrap up things that have fallen to the wayside, serving to free up your mind. Ultimately, this process boosts your power and effectiveness for busier months to come. This Sun transit shines a light on the need to attend to spiritual, non-material, and emotional matters. It's a preparatory period before the Sun enters your sign next month and a new cycle begins. Today, you can enjoy wonderful inspiration or more practical help for your work.